As we turn the corner on chapter 11 of the book of the Revelation of St. John, we come to the second major part of Revelation, namely the conflict between the Creator God and the destroyers of the earth. The scene opens with a heavenly temple, and this introduces a whole new series of visions. Whereas the earthly temple, the faithful community, is threatened, the outer courts being trampled, the heavenly temple remains secure, and from it God will take action against the forces that threaten the community here on earth. As the Ark of the Covenant led the people of ancient Israel into battle, so too the image of the Ark signals God's offensive against the forces of evil, his holy mission. We are introduced to an unnamed woman, and over the centuries various interpretations of who she might be have been put forth. But the best of all seems to be that she represents the community of the faithful, both of ancient Israel as well as those followers of Jesus. The woman's radiant attire reflects the white robes of purity, holiness, and honor of the 24 elders that are gathered around the throne, as well as those of the martyrs. The woman's situation goes from majesty to the trauma of childbirth. Although, unlike many of the incidences where pregnancy and labor are used in Scripture, it will not bring divine judgment, but rather new birth, the birth of a messianic child. The dragon appears. He is the woman's adversary. He pulls down a third of her stars in a show of hostile arrogance, and now waits with dread anticipation for the birth of the child, a child that he seeks to destroy, to devour. But instead of being devoured, the child is swept up from the jaws of the dragon by God. There is not only the deliverance of the child, but also the child is now exalted. And while he is exalted and safe from the dragon, the woman flees for her life, seeking refuge in the desert. Once again, this image conjures up memories of ancient Israel's sojourn in the wilderness in the times of Moses, a time of transition, a time of growth, a time of great temptation. The Messiah's enthronement will lead directly to the casting out, the expulsion of Satan from the heavens. Stay tuned for the next episode. So what were the words? What were the images? What were the songs, the hymns, the pictures, the stories that got conjured up as you read this particular drama? And where do you see the forces that threaten the world, that threaten the faithful, that threaten you personally? And where are the desert places that you go to seek refuge in times of trouble, uncertainty, crisis? Take some time to reflect on these questions. Journal. Share them with friends, family. Thank you.